What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about how to fix lag, at the least diagnose what's going on so you know where to find fixes for it. Maybe this is just for Roblox lag. If you're lagging in a game, maybe you have low FPS or low ping and you have a really good computer, really good Wi-Fi, and there's just some sort of issue like that. So these are just some fixes that I think would help. Now these might not work for everyone, but these should be able to work for a lot of you. And these just are really basic things you may have just forgotten to do, or you don't even know that you can do this. So this will help you guys out a ton. If you do want to see more like this, like and subscribe. It means so much to me. I don't get too many subscribers from these tutorials, but it just means a lot to me just to help people out. So if you guys do want to see more like this, please feel free to like and subscribe. It's 2 buttons, but makes me really happy when you do it. Up to you 100%. Let's get in the video. All right, to start off is just some basic things like make sure you have the newest update of Roblox. So if you're on mobile, I'd recommend just deleting the app and reinstalling it, or just checking if there's an update through your app store. And if you're on computer, maybe just uninstall it and reinstall it. That'll basically reinstall the most newest version in case you have an outdated version but you have no idea, and it apparently has older glitchier stuff or something, and they maybe done a patch to fix these glitches. Now I would also say lower your graphic settings in game. So press escape and then press settings, and then on that page you'll see a bar, and you can kind of bring down what you want your graphics to be. If it says automatic, change that to manual, and just make sure that that is good control for your for your graphics, because that just may be what it is. Now if none of those things happen, make sure it's not just the game you're playing that's laggy. Maybe you're playing a super hyper realistic game. Try playing something super simple like natural disaster survival, and make sure the lag isn't just because maybe your computer's a bit weaker. Make sure it isn't just from that one game. Now next up is a little bit more complex. It's this thing on Windows devices called Task Manager, where basically if you press Control Shift Escape, it shows a thing on screen that basically shows Task Manager. Now I'm just going to show a screenshot of what Task Manager should look like, but as you can see, you'll see the percentage of CPU, memory and stuff, and CPU is basically the processing in your computer. So if a lot of that's being used up, 100% of that, and that means there's probably something more than Roblox using that up, and you can see what is using up the most and the least at some point. But if it happens to be using up 100%, if Roblox is using up 100%, then there's probably something more deep. So I'd recommend maybe uninstalling your Roblox and reinstalling it if that happens. And maybe if you just have a bunch of apps running, just close them out. That honestly is it helps for a lot of people. If let's say maybe one of the things I'm using, maybe I'm recording a video, maybe I'm streaming, maybe I'm in a Discord call, maybe I'm watching a YouTube video in the background. All of that stuff can just kind of lag your computer a little bit, and little things like that, just closing out the extra things you don't really need, helps you a bunch. Next up is to make sure it isn't your internet. There's a chance instead of it being your computer, it is your internet. So if it is your internet, you're just going to want to search up Wi-Fi speed test and just run one of those Wi-Fi speed tests. And if it's super low, you should be able to play smoothly at 20 megabytes per second or Mbps. So if your Wi-Fi is under that by a lot, if your Wi-Fi is at a few, you could either just have really bad Wi-Fi, or you could be super far away from where the Wi-Fi modem is. So if it happens to be that, maybe bring your device closer to the Wi-Fi router itself, or use a Wi-Fi extender where you can basically if you Google that on Amazon and stuff, you can basically plug it into a wall. It's like another router. And if you really want to, you can connect it with an Ethernet cable. If you don't know what an Ethernet cable is, it basically sends a direct connection from your computer to the Wi-Fi and vice versa. And that could help you a bunch. So maybe try searching that up on YouTube, maybe try searching that up on Amazon if you want, and look and see if there's one that could work for you, because Ethernet cables are very helpful for computers. Let's say you're super far away from your router or whatever, and it basically just speeds up the connection a lot better, and I would highly recommend it. Otherwise, those are just the methods that I know. If you guys need more help, I'll try to help you guys out in the comments. That is pretty much it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and take care.